I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. But I had to time it when I knew that I would be stopping, although I had it scheduled. But I am on the road again. So, good morning, everybody. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to be able to be reading the chat and all that jazz. I hope y'all can hear me also. But yes, I'm on the road. After I got finished with all my little shindig and checked out yesterday, I went home, checked on my dad. I had to go drop somebody off, and then I headed to Valdosta. And yeah, so now I am on the road to get to the office. So hopefully y'all can hear me. But yeah, hopefully things will slow down for me here soon. Well, no, well, I won't say slow down. Like the whole birthday thing is over, so now I have to focus on get my dad situated. Oh, hey, Lady Mel and Love You, Sheila. Hey, y'all. Told y'all I can't really look at chat, but I'm on the highway again. But I'm headed into the office, and I have on the most busted clothes. But I'm gonna be in the office. That's all I'm gonna say. It'll just be easier to. Oh, look at them police over there. It'll just be so much easier for me to just go to work straight from the highway, because I get to my job long before I ever get to my exit for my, where I live at. Oh, hold on. And then y'all, for me, I'm in Perry. Y'all know this middle lane, baby. I don't know what's wrong with it, but you would think you had a flat tire, baby. Yolanda, good morning. So, but this week, I have to work on getting Dad's doctors and stuff changed. I had to go to his storage and get some stuff. Yesterday, I found everything that I needed to find, and that's a blessing. Hallelujah. So, yeah, all that. But I found everything, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I travel again in like 3 weeks. Yes, I travel again in 3 weeks. This has been planned. This travel was planned long before the birthday thing came together, and yeah. But so I'll be traveling in a couple weeks, and I will let y'all know then when I make it there. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad I did get some sleep before I got back on the road, because I was just gonna do like a there and back yesterday. But I had noticed that it was gonna be storming, and I was gonna have to be driving in the rain, and I'm like, no, it's dark. I mean, I'm already gonna be driving in the dark, and then when the weather thing was showing that it was rain and tinting, so I'm like, if the rain is anywhere, I'm not with it. And so I just been riding. I still have like an hour, 20 minutes to go. Well, that's considering I'm not gonna run into traffic. But I think the high traffic is over in Atlanta anyway. So, just hey everybody. I hope everybody. This is a Tuesday morning. Y'all remember that it's Tuesday morning because we were off of work yesterday. And I was thinking about not even going into the office today. But Tuesdays is my late day. And I have to, so I go in late and I have to work late. So Tuesdays is the only day that I have to work late. So, look at baby girl over here. She driving. I ain't even looking. Look at her. She come across the line. Poor baby. She got her head down in that dang on phone. Ooh, honey. These children in these phones. Lily, good morning, Johnny. Hey, everybody. So y'all know, let me say this. It is coffee time, okay? So we're gonna keep it coffee time-ish. No, I can't talk about old girl during coffee time. But I did call myself was going to listen to, can I stay in this lane? I think I can stay in this lane. Listen to old girl. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get caught up on all of old girls' videos, and I was like, I can't. I just couldn't. I started playing them. I think even my car was like, they don't even want to hear it because I thought it was something wrong with my Bluetooth not picking up because it wasn't. It was just
In
playing
2
on my
miles,
phone.
use the left 3 lanes to take exit 156 toward I-475 north.
So, into hill. Hold on. So instead, I end up having to listen to Tasha K. Chloe, hey, hon, how you doing, boo? Chloe, I'm gonna hit you up, girl, when I get settled to see if you want to do something, girl. To see how you feeling. If anything, go to dinner or something. Not this evening, but probably tomorrow. If you feeling up to it. But anywho, so yeah, I was watching Tasha K, and I was listening to this interview she was doing. I don't know. Hey, everybody, I can't really look at the chat, right? But because it's gonna be like balls to the wall right now. So that's what's like. I'm not even gonna be on here long. Cause like once you get off of 475, and plus I might lose y'all. Hold on.
Use the left 3 lanes to take exit 156 toward I-475 north.
Hold on. So anywho, I was watching this interview that Tasha did. It was this young lady, and
use the left 3 lanes to take exit.
Girl, I heard you the first time. So anyway, so she was interviewing this lady, and
continue on I-475 north for 16 miles.
So anyway, she was interviewing this lady, and it was a young woman. I wish I could remember this lady's name because she's on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Evidently, she has followers on Facebook. So the title of this interview is on TashaKLive.com. The title of this interview was "My Man Left Me for a Man with 5 Kids." Well, that was like I don't know. I don't understand the point in doing a clickbait for members only. Like, because that's your membership. We gonna watch it any damn way, So anyway, but that's what it was. That's not what this lady was talking about. Okay, let me say that. Hey everybody. I see Kimmy. Hey. I can't. Jermaine. Hey. But I think I see somebody else. Martin. Hey. So the thing is this. That's not what the girl's story is about. So supposedly this girl's from LA. Y'all thumbs up the video too. The girl from LA. And she was in the hospital. I'm finna give you this the story. She was in the hospital. She's telling her story to let people know she made it. But man, you didn't make it because you on here talking about you homeless. But anyway, so she has 2 sets of twins and 1 child. 2 sets of twins and what they call a single or something like that. So anywho, the lady went to the hospital she had preeclampsia. So these were with her last set of twins. They are 6 months now. Y'all gotta remember this, right? I think I spoke to everybody. So the twins, so she go in and she said she had to have like emergency surgery because she was about to die because her blood pressure was going through the roof. And so she was like, she got up to go to the bathroom and 2 big blood clots came out. Okay, so she talked to the doctor because she noticed her incision was coming apart and she was bleeding. So she said she told the nurses and they was like, well, that's normal, like, just sit down, chill out, boom. All right, so then she said she ended up she had a hole in her stomach, so she's still in the hospital. I guess, because they went ahead and took the babies, right? Shit, hold on. I just really don't want to be behind these people no more. But anyway, so, hey, hey, everybody. Hey, T. I can't read y'all's comments. So anyway, this lady is, I had got lost. All right, so she ended up having to have the surgery. So of course they took the twins when she got in there she having the preeclampsia. She's like, oh, she's about to die. She said she was put in ICU. So the baby daddy, now he came to the hospital. She said he was back and forth. Well, she said she ended up having to have another surgery. I was kind of getting confused, so she had to have another surgery to fix the first C-section. But then she said the surgeon said that they left a sponge, so then she had to have a third surgery. Y'all just follow me here, okay? I'm repeating the story. I don't know if y'all know, but it's a young black woman. She had 5 children. And people been on her ass on Facebook because they've been like saying that she's a scammer. I'm gonna tell you, if you hear this entire story, it just, even if she ain't no damn scammer, she don't want to go to work. Put it like that. All right, and I'm telling you, I'm finna get aside from the story for a little bit. It just kind of just behooves me how people have just started using social media as like a form of panhandling. Do I get Cashapp? Yes, I do. But I also get on here and I do something. It's like you have certain people that just like always have their hand out and like, okay, well, I'm on here and I'm telling the story, and people need to pay me for it. But anyway, let me get back to her, because she was saying that she is restricted on Facebook. Because Tasha said, are you getting paid on Facebook? Oh, I gotta get over. Shit. She was like, are you getting paid on Facebook? And she was like, no, I probably am, but I'm restricted. How you don't know? But she was like, but I'm restricted. So basically she was asking, how was she restricted? How does truck get over? Lord, they said the left lane closed. Nuts. So got this truck driver, he don't know the difference between the left and the right. You were in the right, boo-boo. But anywho, so she said she was restricted. The reason why she's not getting paid on Facebook is because her Facebook account is restricted, because she went on somebody's show. What the heck is going on? She went on somebody's show to tell her story, and those supporters was telling her that she was scamming. And then the lady whose platform she went on to tell her story called CPS on her. I'm still at this point trying to figure out what that got to do with your channel. But she was like, so then the supporters started reporting her channel. But she said that the lady that did her interview called CPS on her. I was like, okay, like, all right, like that's wild and crazy, but I get it, whatever. So, hold on. These semis really working my nerves. So anyway, hold on. I'm gonna get back to the story. I gotta focus right now. So, how'd you getting over here? Okay, I survived. So anywho, she was saying that she was restricted, so that's why she not getting paid on Facebook. Okay, but this lady, evidently she goes live like all the time, so to tell her story. All right, so now let's get back to her in the hospital, because I got off of the story for a little bit. So she's in the hospital, so she has the twins, I guess, they are in the NICU more than likely, because she didn't touch on that, but more than likely the twins that she had just had were in the NICU. So she said that, listen now, the boyfriend the daddy of the twins that she had just had, um, the daddy of them would bring her kids in the midst of her having surgery. So she had 3 surgeries now. Remember this? And she said that the kids were being dropped off at the hospital while the boyfriend go to work. Now, listen, this is where the story gets like, okay, all right, girl, bye. Because she was like, yes, and Tasha, I faced eviction and everything while I was in the hospital. Let me say this. Hey, everybody, I can't, hey, Polly, hey, girl, hey. So, let me say, y'all need to see this. Y'all see that? See them clouds up there, honey? Oh, my goodness. So, anywho, Lord, just get me to where I'm going. But anyway, hold on, I'll get that off of there. So anywho, all right. So hopefully y'all can hear me now, because I saw when it was up. But anyway, so she gets out the hospital. So she said she faced eviction while she was in, but her boyfriend was still working. But she was already going through the motions with her boyfriend because she had saw that he had been watching GAYPORN and I guess messaging men too. So she was like, she only dealt with that because it was so much going on and she needed him. All right, because she was like, she didn't want to be another single mother. What I'm trying to figure out, first of all, let me say this. I didn't know this lady. I don't know. The thing about it, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. The thing about it that was just kind of weird to me. You talking about you didn't want to split up with your man. I get it. You know, you got these children coming and this the life that he want to live. Okay. Okay, I get it. But it's the fact that, well, what were you going to lose? Because if you face eviction being in the hospital for 10 days, boo-boo, your rent was already dang near at least 2 months. So what y'all been doing? See, that's the thing. These women be having too much time to let them have these babies. Do something, honey. And then she was like, oh, they had not even been together a year. Okay, like children are a blessing. But it was just some fact that she's like, oh no, like I ain't want to be a single. So you just don't want to be by yourself, because if you was facing eviction while you was in the hospital, ma'am, you were already not paying the bills, but you had time to get knocked up. Like, come on now. Come on. No, like, story, the story was not storying for me. Hold on, y'all. Read me mine, yeah, so, yeah. So, hold on, I think I might have to hit mute real quick. But, so, anywho, okay, so she gets out. Wait a minute. Let me say this. Her mom, she say her mama homeless too. Cause we talking about, okay, so Chloe, I'm talking about this story that this interview I watched on Tasha K, TashaKLive.com. I'm gonna put the lady social media information up. I can't remember her name, but this was the story. Evidently, she has a large following on Facebook, but people are saying that, you know, she's scamming, that this shit really didn't happen the way she said it happened. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so anyway, because you know this little GPS thing adopts to mess at you. So anywho, She said that the mama, so she goes into the hospital to have these babies. I'm going back to that to tell y'all about the mama. She said the mama is homeless too. The mama raised money to fly to her. And at some point or another, I missed something because evidently she's here in Atlanta. All right. So she's staying in a hotel with 5 children. And okay, yeah. So she's staying in a hotel with 5 children. Then later during the interview, when Tasha was like, well, why don't, she was telling her, like, Atlanta is like a really expensive place to stay. Oh, excuse me. So she's like, Atlanta's a really expensive place to stay. Won't you move somewhere like Mississippi, Alabama, where it's a little cheaper? And then she's like, well, why can't you and your mama like get together? Why y'all can't get a place? Because how about later she says that she also has a brother that's autistic that her mom takes care of. Oh, child, it's so dark out here. And her mama takes care of. And Tasha was like, okay, well, clearly mama get a check. And she was like, oh no, they never, what the hell just happened? They never, he's grown, and they never did anything for him to get a check. And I get that. So now I'm like, okay, but she does have a sister that works. But I guess everybody, the whole family's just homeless. I don't know. She was like raising money to get her hair done to go to do this interview with Tasha K. But now when I just don't understand when she's like able-bodied, right? So she said that they have told her that she can't work. The doctors told her that she don't need to work. This is my thing. If you can get your behind up and go, hey everybody, I told y'all I can't speak. I can't read the chat, but if you can get your behind up, hey y'all, somebody just let me know y'all can hear me. Make sure I don't have to refresh this screen. But if you can get your behind up and go sit at an interview and you sat down and you talk, hey little pretty, hey boo. Oh shit. Damn. And these people got over the people that I was trying to. But anyway, if you can get your behind up and go sit at a dang on interview, and you able, this is my thing, you able-bodied enough to know how to run a social media account, run Facebook, to have content and stuff like that. If you can do all of that, you can figure out how to work a computer to do these work from home jobs. Because she was like, well, I can't lift anything and I can't, but you can, oh child, but she says she got a car, right? She don't do Lyft because she owe Lyft money. Honey, I ain't even know that Lyft had cars. So she said that what it was she had a Lyft car at one point. And so she was driving for Lyft. I didn't even know you could do this. She was driving for Lyft to pay for the car. It was $200 a month. Baby, how your Lyft car got repoed in if you was working? She said she got too big. Her stomach got too big. But so you was only driving to have a car. But she said the Lyft car got repoed. That's why I was confused, because you was driving for Lyft. That was your job. But you still got evicted. So by the time you start showing, you get what I'm saying? So by the time you start showing, so y'all wasn't, you and your man working, but now one of y'all pay the rent. And so now she can't, so even with her own car, because she said she owed Lyft money, so she can't drive. These people just be out here be coming up with damn stories to tell, baby. And then she talking about, well, she didn't, she was a victim of malpractice. But baby, you ain't sue them people. If what she said, all this stuff happened, if all this stuff happened, come on now. And you're a person that don't like to go to clearly, unless you don't like the damn work. No. And and it's so much of it, just so much of like everybody's all these sad stories. But you know, like people don't want to hear like good stories. I mean, that's just it. That's just how it works. A lot of people don't be wanting to hear like the good stories. Like people want to hear the sad stories, and then But this, and I'm not saying people don't need to help this lady, but I'm like, I don't like to help people that don't try to help themselves. Goodness gracious. And I'm like, you got time to do all this laying down, humping and a pumping? Something got to give, baby. No. Then she was like, oh, she didn't get her tubes tied. Tasha always asks people that when they have a lot of children and they single. Like, well, you got your tubes tied, did you? And she was like, I couldn't get my tubes tied because I wasn't in the right state of mind because I had preeclampsia to make that decision. So I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, I hear different stories, but I just wonder if it's like every doctor is different when it comes to being able to get your tubes tied these days, because everybody have a different story. I've heard so many different stories. But I ain't gonna tell you tell no lie. Now the people that do be having all these far-fetched stories about why they can't get their tubes tied, I be like, and it's always them that got a lot of children. Like, girl, bye, is this the truth or what? But I damn sure ain't had no problem get mine at all. I ain't even have to have my husband sign for nothing. Cause I've heard that too. That like, oh, like if you married, like the husband got to sign. Girl, bye. This is my body. I mean, but my husband knew, that I was getting my tubes tied. It's just, hey, on no spider. Hey, everybody. I told y'all I can't look at the chat, but yeah, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. But the story was wild. I'm gonna try to find her information. I was listening to it while I was driving, and I was trying to find her. I'm gonna try to find her information on Facebook because evidently that's the only thing that she's on. But she talks about how she has a large following, and they help her out financially. And I'm just like, okay, well, where this man at? Because you're not finna tell me that a person like this, that keep them a man, just keep them a little man, honey. A little piece, and she was trying to hold on to that piece of SHIT. Yeah. Then, wait, let me tell you this. So, now she has another baby daddy, one of her single children, no, her other set of twins, that baby daddy is in prison. I think she said he's serving a life sentence. Now she had the single child, that's a daughter. And she said that baby daddy tried to unalive her. I'm just repeating what she said, okay? She said that baby daddy tried to unalive her. But when giving the story, not saying it was right, but this is what happened. Y'all tell old girl the officials out here on the side of the road pulling people over left and right for sport. But anyway, I can't talk about that. But anyway, okay, wait, I was telling y'all about the other baby daddy. All right. Because Tasha was asking, like, okay, like, you're not getting any child support, any help from these other daddies? Like, you got 5 children. So she said that baby daddy tried to unalive her because he had his child and he left her at the house. He left the child at the house by herself with a pit bull to watch her. I'm repeating the story, y'all. Now, if it don't sound right, I'm repeating the story. Somebody said, okay? So her baby daddy left the child at the house by herself for a dog to watch her. And he came over to question her. The baby daddy came to the house to question her. Why?
There's a speed trap ahead.
But anyway, so yeah. Oh, there it is. I see it. So anyway, I was trying to find the police. So, oh, he got somebody. But anyway, okay. So she came. The baby daddy came to her house. Damn, there's another one. And questioned her about who burned his child. The child had a burn. She didn't even talk about it. She was like, kept telling him, talking about, what did she say? Like, no, she hasn't been burned. But I was like, so you mean to tell me that the baby daddy just made up the fact that that this child was burned? So she was like, well, no, like, I don't know what you're talking about, this and this and this. And then so she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So then the baby daddy choked her. Yeah. So she said that the baby daddy had choked her and she passed out. She came back. So I guess he stood there. Okay, let me finish telling. He choked her. She passed out. Came to, and then he hit her head on the pavement, and she had a concussion. But to me, I'm like, the way she was telling it, it was like he waited for her to come to, and then he hit her head up against something, and then she had a concussion. But I'm trying to figure out, well, what that got to do? Because he didn't go to jail. What that got to do? Why he only paying no child support? And just because you done broke up with this other one, why he ain't paying the child? She probably hauling that man around. The hell you say? Yeah, and I'm trying to figure. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you can't get no kind of assistance? She must have got over on the system too severely for them not even help you find nowhere to stay. You got that many children and can't find nowhere to stay. And then tell Tasha, well, I bet Tasha, I know that you be helping people. Oh, look at God. Come on, I tell you, like, this traffic, like, it is not existent. Oh, this traffic is not existent. Hallelujah. Not the glory. Yeah, Logan, you got to watch it. So I'm trying to speak to everybody, but yeah, it was. But I'm going to try to find this lady information. I'm going to put on my community wall for y'all. But it was, the store was like all over the place. And it's just one of these things to where I'm like, oh, okay. I don't like when I be seeing like pregnant women like homeless. Cause I'm like, what a minute. And I do know it is situations that be happening with people, you know, and they do have to get out, you know. So I'm not saying you stay with, you know, but hey, it's too many. Hold on. I'm just a talking. Okay, so anywho, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. So anyway, so many ways to make money these days. You get what I'm saying? And not saying that like she gonna find a job that's gonna do everything, but it's like, what are you doing to help yourself? Like, really, what are you doing? And she's like, the point of her wanting to do the interview was to show people like, oh, you can make it. I made it. Baby, you're not making it. You're not making it. Yeah, the Lord brought you through out that surgery, all them surgeries you had. Okay. And she was like, she suffered from malpractice and all of this and that. And besides, she meant, no, girl, what you should be doing, you need to be putting some energy and redirecting her attention. That's what somebody need to do. redirect and be like, like, boo boo, hey, like, them kids, you got them kids, like, you should want your children to see that, like, mama out here getting it. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Whoever she left them kids with, because she left the kids, she was like, oh, they're in the hotel room, but they're being seen. But I guess her supporters, she got some supporters in Atlanta, and she done, this is the story, she left with her kids at the hotel. But ma'am, the time it took, all that time it took for you to get to Tasha K to do this interview, and you done sat down and talked for a dang near an hour. So I know you had to get there, get everything together, travel there. So that's 2 hours out of your day. You could have been making some money some kind of way. 2 hours. And if she got a following like that, and then if she talking about she restricted on Facebook, then all this other stuff like TikTok, I know I'm talking because I can't figure out TikTok, but oh, excuse me, I damn sure gonna play with it though this weekend. Oh, shout out to Kimmy and Brittany for trying to help a sister out. Oh Lord. But that's the thing. I'm like, you got the time, but she says she don't want to be one of those people. And I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want to be one of those people to be for social media to be her source of income, but you're okay with being one of those people, being on social media to get money from some people. Come on, what is this about? Like, if it makes sense, I'm not making this stuff up. Whew, that's y'all coffee time for this morning. That is y'all's coffee time for this morning. Okay. Okay, I turned it off. But so we got some little drizzles coming down or whatever. I'm gonna be okay with this because the Lord, He is going to cover me. Baby, when I tell you these officials are out on the side of this road getting people left and right, baby, they out here doing it. And I just realized, I remember I bought me a sausage dog from the gas station when I was getting gas this morning. That sucker probably cold, freezing cold right about now. Shit, I'm freezing cold in this car. Ooh. But I'm sorry I couldn't talk to y'all this morning. Like I usually do one-on-one. We just headed in. And I can talk to you guys later. Until next time.